having, so I'm on a road trip from Montana back home going through Bismarck, North Dakota, and I'm filling up my tank of gas. And as I'm doing this, I'm hearing somebody off in the distance. They're screaming and yelling at somebody else, and it was making me uncomfortable. And without thinking, I put my phone down on the top of my car and drive away. Oops, get onto the interstate, bring it up to speed, and the phone goes flying over the top of my head on Interstate 94. I realize it, and I'm like, shoot, I need to go look for that phone. It's not connected to a network, it doesn't have any data in it, and it doesn't have the Wi-Fi turned on, but gosh dang it, all of my content from this week's road trip is on that phone. And so I pull the car over, tell the kids to stay in the car with their seatbelts on, have the flashers going. It's North Dakota, you know, the interstate speed limit is 60 miles an hour and people slow down, make sure you're okay. So I can't find it, but I get back into the car and I'm like, I'm gonna flip around and I'm gonna go look again, because it was like within 500 yards, I knew where to look for this phone. Even if it's squishy and smashed to smithereens, I can get the data off of it. So I whip a shitty, because that's what you do when you're from Minnesota. You get off at the wrong exit, and you gotta turn around and go back. And I go back to where I entered the interstate. And I sit there with the kids in their seatbelts buckled up with my flashers on, because I figured I can't be walking along the interstate without a car looking like, you know, I've lost something or I need help. A few people honk, wave, make sure I'm okay. And finally, this guy stops and says, do you need help? And I said, I drove away with the phone on the hood of my car and it went flying off. And he goes, oh, so you're looking for it then? And I said, I sure am. I'm sure it's here. I gotta try. I'll be fine. And so he goes, okay, just wanted to make sure I couldn't bring you nothing. And so he drives away, slams on the brakes, points out the window. It's in the middle of the interstate, probably has been run over 700 times. But he gets out of his car, runs across the interstate without even looking. I'm like, dear sir, do not let your unaliving be on my conscience. Grabs the phone and comes back. 3 other cars stop to help us. We're fine. I cannot believe it. It's in my possession. So we're laughing, we're giggling, we're talking about how every inch of this thing has been smashed. Look at those camera lenses though, not a scratch on them. I asked my daughter if we could pull over somewhere easy so she can drive and I can tell you the story. And we stop at a rest area just outside of Bismarck. Go in, go to the bathroom, come back to the car, switch drivers. My daughter's getting all comfy in her driver's seat. Somebody comes and knocks on the window and I'm thinking, oh, for heaven's sakes, did I forget something else? Did I leave something in the rest area? Did I drop my AirPods outside of the car? What did I do?
Roadwork reported ahead on I-94 east in half a mile.
Thank you, Siri. And so we roll down the window and this elderly gentleman points at me and goes, you're Jay's daughter, aren't you? In the 5 years of content creation, about 90% of the time of getting recognized, I'm that Midwestern mom. But the other 10% is, you're Jay's daughter, aren't you? I will always and forever be my mother's daughter, because I was small town famous before I was like internet famous, don't you know? So I'm like, yes, what did I do? Did my phone hit your car on the way out of town? How do you know it's me? Well, my daughter is my carbon copy, and so they actually thought my daughter was me, but anyway. It was one of the elderly gentlemen that built one of the first turkeys in town, and they've known my mom for like 40 years. My mom is also from this area of North Dakota, so I thought for sure it was maybe somebody she went to high school with. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I cannot even tell you what a 6 degrees of separation, or like how many degrees separated from Kevin Bacon this day has been. If you drive away in a hurry from a gas station in Bismarck, North Dakota and lose your phone on the highway, someone will stop and help you, because that's North Dakota nice, don't you know? And then you'll stop at a rest area just outside of town and you'll get recognized as your mother's daughter. I cannot tell you what a Midwestern experience that was. It'd be easy to get data off this phone, but it's rather squishy. Oh, for heaven. I'm so happy to see this phone. All of my content was on here from this weekend. Do you think I have this hooked up to anything? Absolutely not. Oopsie.